Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're continuing our journey to complete the Wizard's Apprentice Chapter 2, the Talisman the Eye. Now, if you recall from our last video, we had a very long video because of a very large fight that we got into with the Darkseeker's forces. We were tasked with, pause it, finding some slavers. As you can see here, it's like our goal number one here in our quest. We need to make an alliance with Sons Vanal still. We have to find some interesting things, but basically the ancient door is part of that, I think. The deep frost is what we're headed to, but the slavers is what we want to take to now. It says that we need to be disguised, and I've put that on us, which sucks ass when it comes to armor. It gives us some magical armor, but that's actually worse because that means I can't enchant mage armor on anybody because the +4 is already there. I could do improved mage armor, but I don't have very many uses of that, so only one person's getting a +2 to their armor class, and that'd be probably him, since he's our meat and potatoes guy for smacking stuff down. As such, we need to go to the pass towards Tenstown, which I think means we need to go to the exit to a mountain pass to Tenstown. We've already been there. That's where the giant was at. So we're going to go that way, but first we're going to redo the spell book. And I'm telling you this because, again, mage armor is going to be useless. He already has one of these, so we're going to build for a little more combat-oriented fight. Remember, we're going to get jumped is the goal here. So we're going to do what we can to protect ourselves. Now, what can we do for that? So I have Grease spell. Hopefully, if I can cast it right, I won't trip up my own guys. I'll just trip up them. Shocking Grasp will do some decent damage for us, but I have to get in melee range to do it. It's okay, I mean, I can do it, but Summon Creature could come in handy. An extra target to get, stabbed could be helpful, keeping him off of us. He won't do us a whole lot of good. He will last a good long while now, time-wise, but he'll get slaughtered. Of that I have no doubt. But now we get into the good spells, and you see we already have protection from arrows. I have Mirror Image, and we're just going to redo our whole spells anyway, so let's just do it right. So we have 3 of us. Let's get 3 protection from arrows. At least I can protect from stuff like that. Web could be useful. Ghostly Visage would definitely be useful for myself, and I'm even going to go with Mirror Image, which of course is a fantastic spell. So these will all be cast during combat. Obviously, these I can cast ahead of time because they have a long duration. Now I do have these spells here, but these ones are dangerous. So let's actually redo level 3. Let's actually grab 3 improved mage armor. Screw it. Everyone gets an extra +2 to their armor class for this upcoming fight, potentially. I mean, hell, actually, well, that's a good point. Natural armor at my level, at 6th level, I'm at least a 6th level. 5 and 1, so I'm at least 6. Might even be considered 9 because I believe I have that magic feat. What's it called? Yeah, practice spellcaster. Yeah, this here might make me technically level 9 as far as the spell's concerned. So that could be a +4 armor class bump for everybody. Of course, that's not counting things like do we have natural armor on us? Here's +1.
Yes.
He has +3. I didn't even know I gave him that one. That's nice. She has +1, which again, that's fine. I can probably sell that. That's fine. But if I use that spell,
Yes.
back to it. If I use that spell, Spider Skin on our team, and it really does give us the +4, that's 3 more armor class for me and her, and only 1 more for him. But psst, I could just as easily just do it like yay. These are for me and her to give us the best bump. This will be for him. He gets 2 armor class increase for that, and I can cast that on him now because again, it's a long-lasting buff. I'm cool with that. Now I need some spells of damage. I mean, I am high enough now that I think flame arrows are going to start shooting more than 1. If you see here, every 4 caster levels. Now we know I'm level 6 technically speaking. I'm 5 wizard, 1 arcane trickster, so that's 6. But again, I have that other practice spellcaster on me, which means technically those 3 levels of rogue are counting towards my caster levels, I think. So that means I'm technically 9. And if that's the case, you'll see 2 arrows shoot out, and that's 1 target takes 4d6 twice. If it hits, of course. Reflex save, of course, halving it. So this could be useful, and it'll be good to test it. because that would be some good concentrated damage. From there, team-friendly stuff like Mass Curse of the Impending Blades, AoE move, decent duration, and lowers all their armor classes by 2. And while we may not have good armor class, they will. So let's do something about that. I think that's a good call. From there, she has Hammer of the Gods. She doesn't need Wall of Dispel Magic. That's crap. Slay Living can come in handy. But Fortitude Save or Die. Slavers, they sound more like they'd be fighters. So this is probably a piece of piss too. So let's upgrade that to something that's useful. Righteous Might would do her some good. Extra armor class. Bump. Natural armor class. Oh, what I'm using the spell on that. But she would get more strength. She would get more constitution and therefore more hit points. And she gets some general damage reduction. That could come in handy. Doesn't last long though. Even at her level. Let's do Battle Tide because that's a good buff and debuff. She has to cast it, I think, on herself in any area around her, but it's a large area of effect. So that could come in handy. From there, Flame Strike is not team friendly, neither is Mass Contagion. Same with Mass Inflict Light Wounds. That'll hit us all if we're in the AoE effect. So let's make another pet. I like that. I don't think Silence is going to be necessary though. Let's give her something that's going to give her more hit points. Bear's Endurance. It won't last forever, but it'll be a good hit point bump, I think. Am I good with that? I feel like I'm missing out on something here. She doesn't need the extra pet here. That's just silly. Aid. Nah. This is really going to give her like 9 hit points or so anyway. Do a couple Bear's Endurance because she might be able to cast it on me or him. That'd be okay. And I'm just going to do another Sound Burst Scrit. Okay. With that, I think we're good. Let's actually use a potion for everybody. Well, for the 2 of us that need it, I should say. Okay. Now, we got our spells. Let's buff up. I'll do this off camera. I'll be right back, folks. Alright, folks, we are back. We're all buffed up with nowhere to go but over here to go mess with slavers. They could be on this road, but we've already been up and down this road a couple times now, and they never showed up, so we weren't invisible or anything like that.
Follow me.
Teammates are being dumbasses and staying way the hell back there for some reason. So we're going to go here because it sounds like the road to 10 towns. So again, either this road or this road, which we have to actually transition to. So we're going to go that way, see where it takes us. Now we gave him Blade Drake. We gave him 2 buffs as far as protection. Protection from arrows. We gave him improved mage armor so that he has, as you can see, the best armor class of the team. Mine's 27. His is 28. Hers is a pathetic 17. Why hers is so much lower than ours, I just don't know. It must be because she doesn't have any of the magical accoutrements that we have on the other characters, like the cloaks and whatnot. Because their traveling disguises still giving her a +4. This is giving her... Oh, this is why. This is giving her absolutely nothing. Duh. So 4, 5, 6. We're probably lucky that she has a +7 to her armor class.
Follow me.
So the goal here is we're coming down to the rock, see if there's anything we can do about it, and looking for these banditos at the first opportunity of some fun. He has, of course, this ability to cast Rod of the Ghost, which is the ghostly visage on himself. That could be useful for some damage reduction, since he's not wearing his, what do you call it, his plate armor. So there's our rock. That's where we're headed. What happened? What did you see? Oh, there they are. Slavers, and they're already injured. Okay, buddy. Here's your job. You do that. She's casting grease on them. Nice. You, Missy. Why don't you hammer the gods? This guy until he dies. That'll keep you busy long enough for me to cast the spells I need to cast on myself and you. Alright, go team, go. Hey, there's a lot of them over there. Boom. That hit a decent number of them. Okay, my armor's doing pretty good now. Now, Bladrig is in the thick of things. That doesn't mean he can't use a little help, so we're going to do... Oh, there's thieves, so they're sneak attacking them. Alright, we're going to nuke their armor class. The dog is, of course, being a dumbass and going to the wrong targets. Get in here and do your job. Snake attack. Yeah, get a numbers advantage here. Because Bladrig is really starting to take it on the shooter. Alright, there we go. Now you don't get to do your sneak attacking no more. Let's go. Oh, he just popped himself. It looks like bark skin on himself. So he's buffed and ready for battle. What the hell are you doing? She's catching battle tide on herself. Oh, I'm hurting bad. Okay, time for a little mirror image on myself. Looks like they pilfered through all my protection from arrow already. Oh, no, it's just so light you can't see it. And do ghostly visage as well. You need to get your butt over here. Matter of fact, why don't you just beam that son of a bitch with some sunburst. It's a ranged AoE attack. Yeah, it's going to hurt our dog maybe, but I don't care. Slaver needs a couple magic missiles in the face, I'm thinking. Matter of fact, let's test out our new spell. We have the Flame Arrow. 2 hits. So 2. Yep, so it's considering me a level 9. Well, alright, team. After the battle, you notice one of the fallen slavers gasping for breath. Survivor, huh? Your companion crowds around you. Ayala spits on the dying man. Let's kill it. You are surprised at Ayala's uncharacteristic venom and hatred. You notice that Bladrig is hanging back watching you. We need info. Sorry, kiddo. We need info. Wait, we may be able to gather useful information from him. Ah, reputation decrease. Boo! She's still loyal, though. Yeah, we're not going to be mean to her, but remember, she was kidnapped by these bastards. So she was made a slave because of these pieces of shit. So I can understand where she's coming from. I mean, we gutted the guy on the boat not too long ago, and we didn't bat an eye to do it, so... But if we kill him, we may never find the rest of the slavers. We must preserve his life. Bladrig steps in. It is best that we preserve his life, that we may learn of the location of the slavers' camp. Yeah, there you go. Voice of reason, buddy. Come on. Bladrig kneels down and lifts a potion to the slaver's lips. Most of the liquid runs down the man's chin, but it is evident from the easing of the man's breathing that some went down his throat. As the man stirs, Bladrig retracts the bottle. The man tries to move with it, reaching for it with eager lips, but Bladrig easily pushes him back. First, some information. The man hesitates, then shudders and coughs up some blood. He nods his head. Where is your campsite? The waterfall. Past the waterfall. He weakly points to a location on your map. Then the man's words are cut off by a fit of coughing that racks his whole body. He falls back to the ground. Bladrig puts the potion to the man's lips and drains it into his mouth. The man sputters and begins breathing regularly again, and his wounds begin to mend themselves. Before Bladrig can react, Ayala howls and smashes the unsuspecting man on the forehead, splattering the snow with blood and gore. The man shudders, then lies very still. Damn, that's cold. Ayala smiles in satisfaction briefly, then begins to cry and buries her head in Bladrig's chest. Seeing your quizzical look, Bladrig replies, she has been through much. It is one thing to kill an enemy in battle, but to kill one that is defenseless has a different effect on one's soul. Now let us be off. He mentioned a waterfall, and I know of only one in the area. Bladrig marks the location on the map. Let us continue our search here. Yeah, we got stuff to do. Yeah, that's harsh, man. I'm very sorry, kiddo, but we needed the info. Piece of shit that he was. Helped us find his camp, and now I was going to go all the way down this way, so apparently we were heading the wrong direction. Anywho, we got some good treasure out of it. Gems. Money. Certainly XP. Ooh, a cold iron bastard sword and a composite longbow. This guy's toast.
I'll take the lead.
Okay. We have gear to put away. Let's just do this real quick off camera. Matter of fact, now that we know which way we're headed, folks, I don't think we need these traveling disguises anymore. Do you? Didn't think so.
Yes.
So it's time we put on the good gear. Oh, that's a better gear right there. Yeah, baby.
I'm overloaded.
Yeah, I know you are, kid. Don't worry about it. You're fine.
I'm ready if you need.
You are putting away stuff. And one of the things you're putting on is your kick-ass gear. There you go. Traveling disguise. 1, 2, 3, and for some reason they gave us 4. I don't know why. Maybe we're supposed to have a 4th teammate. Maybe the Golem was supposed to be our teammate by now, but I haven't had the option to. So we're just going to pretend like everything's fine. Okay. Well, we got our better gear on now. The battle was okay. I mean, it wasn't great,
Yes.
but we did prevail. I still don't have a belt. She needs rings and a belt. Okay. I'm just trying to keep track of who needs what. And, boy, I could have sworn we had another ring somewhere. Matter of fact, let me just check real quick, folks. Yeah, there we go. We got a ring of fortitude to give her. At the very least, we can give her that. It's not a ton, but it's something.
I'm ready.
Better than nothing. Alright, well, we are ready to rock and roll. Now, we know where we're headed. We're heading back up this way. Now, we still have the camp over here, so we could always camp out again and get our abilities back. We probably need to redo our spells now that we got our kick-ass gear on. But I am curious to go scope out their camp. Let's meet at the waterfall, shall we? I'll meet you guys there. Alright, folks, we are back. You see that we are flying with our cool bracers just to zip along a little faster. My teammates are catching up here. Here's the waterfall, but it looks like they marked our map to slaver camps over there. But I think we can get over the waterfall here. Yeah, here we go. I don't know you need to be flying for this because it looks like my teammates are keeping up just fine. But there's clearly stuff here. And if I were to hazard a guess by the way we're pointing, their camp is... Oh, yeah, boy, you can even see it. Alright, so that's where they're at. Need to find a way around there. So we're finally on this side of the map now. So this is all new territory for us. Looks like my flight wore off me. I'm not really sure why that is. I guess it's a time limit on these things. Okay, looks like we can go up this way. Now, what the heck might be down here, I don't know. It doesn't appear to be anything. I'm just a completionist, I know, so I'm boring you guys to tears by making you see all the wonderful stuff that I'm ignoring. But camp's this way. Boy, it looks like we was wide out in the open, too. Let's scope it out carefully, because chances are the camp is going to have even more guys and tougher guys. Yeah, okay, so here they are over here. We can't see them yet. And it looks like several beds to the area. The downside is yeah, we're losing our buffs now too. So the downside is if we come around this corner, boy, they're gonna see us. I mean, they're gonna be right there. I mean, I guess we can go invisible. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Kind of playing things out a little bit. But I definitely need to redo my spells. We're starting to lose buffs now, too. Just heard one pop a second ago. Well, let's explore the map a little bit further, because if we can approach from a different angle, I might like that better. I don't want to take those guys on head on with the 3 of us. So let's see what we can do. Okay, we are like right on top of their camp. Oh yeah. I think we could do this from here. We could probably buff up and assault them from range with spells, and then cut them off at the pass here maybe. I don't know if they can come up this way, but if they come up this way, that's fine. We can just choke them off with these two guys all buffed to the nines and shred the piss out of them. That sounds like a good plan too. Now we have more to explore on this. Let's actually do that real quick. I don't want to have a roaming party come up backside while I'm planning all this stuff. It doesn't look like they know we're here yet. So, and I'm kind of curious what all this stuff is. So yeah, it looks like we got a cave. Okay. Time to spell buff up here now. So let's rethink these moves of ours. Okay. Mage armor again. ×2. I can help her and him out. They both got just regular adamantine on. I already have improved mage armor for me, making me even better than they are. And then I love my magic missiles. Ray of enfeeblement. Nah. Oh, it is a big cave. It could be another troll. Yeah, let's do that. 2. Where are you at there, buddy boy? I need ghostly visage, mirror image. Take a couple of protection from arrows because we're going to be fighting those guys in the back there before too long. Scorching ray. We should be shooting 2 scorching rays now. Oh, that's impressive. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Matter of fact, let's grab another one of those. Those are good spells. 46, 46. Boy, that's way better than I thought. And I can split that damage between 2 targets. I don't have to shoot the same guy if there's multiple targets. It's not bad. 3. I need... Let's try a little displacement. That comes in handy, I think. Well, you know what? No, we're going to have ghostly visage. And it's not as good, sure. But still. Mass curse. Slow. Those are both team-friendly moves. I like that. I think I'm going to go from there, though, and grab... See, I'm suggesting this and this. There's no save for these. I like Scorching Ray kind of better. We got an improved Scorching Ray here, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. We got Melsaz's Arrow. Yes. Let's grab one of them. Oh, what else can I grab? Let's grab Haste. We never use Haste. Haste is a good spell. And at the Haste, let's grab that Flame Arrow. It is some pretty whooping damage.
Yes.
Alright, she is probably fine with what she has. I mean, nice moves, good AoEs that are team friendly. These are not. Protections for herself and him if you need them. Extra hit points, some strength buff. Yeah. And she probably don't even need to drink a potion. I, on the other hand, do. I keep forgetting I have this ring. Damn it, I need to start using that thing. Alright, folks, we are back. We buffed up. Redid our spell book a bit. For some reason I did not buff myself. Not sure why that is. There we go. Say, where's... Oh my god! Northern Norn Iceland. Oh, we saw one of these at the camp. The smaller version. Impossible. Ooh. Okay, Blairdrig. You know your job. You come up here, protect me. I, on the other hand, will get its attention with something like slow. Alright, let's grab that Ray of Enfeeblement, see if that'll help us at all. Hit! Yeah, there's some decreased strength. Barely injured. Alright, time to whoop it with some single target damage, boys and girls. Roll damage. That's 2 hits, that's priest. telling you, I like that move now. Oh, okay. A couple magic missiles will go a long way. Later's just holding his own. He's just tanking, man. Yeah, we're flipping all up on him. Oh. Team buff 2 at the end here just because. And I start remembering to use it. Yeah. There. Shredded, buddy. Great beast dead. You have time to survey the area around its lair. Numerous bodies lie broken and torn before you. You shake your head, realizing that such are the dangers of this harsh frozen wilderness. The opening to the lizard's lair looms before you. With the beast dead, it would be a safe place to rest, and I think we may just do so. What's that? Path to the wilds. What's the wilds? On our map now? Yes, it is. Cool beans. Let's go inside real quick, see if there's any treasure inside. Or eggs. I need eggs. Oh, and I found a nest. Check it out, peeps. Load it. Alright, that's got to be for his quest, right? Well, let's hope this is something that he considers unique enough. Now, we could rest here. Matter of fact, we've been on for a while now, so how about we just do a quick save here and call it a day. My name's Brothermutant. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you all soon. Bye now.